going to help get us ready to go. So it kind of pumps up a little bit.
Say stay tuned.
Stay tuned for starting lineup.
This afternoon, we will be honoring 20 seniors who are members of Curley's varsity football team. First up, the team managers, Nick Worsley, with parents Kevin and Dawn Worsley. Number 5, Jacob Biggs, with Father Jeremy and Mother Caroline McKenny. Number 6, Devin Thompson, with Mother Shanita Stinnett and grandmother Natalie Walker. Number 7, Josh Knapp, with parents Jeff and Laura Knapp and sister Emily. Number 13, Dasani White, with Father Great White and Mother Sharice Morton and girlfriend Taylor. Number 18, Isaiah Brown, with Mother Juanetta Puckett.
Yeah, she took half and I took half. And then he said you don't need the phone number, just put my phone number because
Number 19, Maurice Reed, with Mother Shakira Buxton, Uncle Leroy, and grandparents Tanya and Roy. Number 20, Sekou Elliott, with Mother Terry Smith, grandmother Venetia Russell.
He said, what are you doing? Look, they got in this thing that you can bring it down into the hall.
On Sundays.
Cool.
Well, it's kind of like a pickup league on Sunday.
No, that would be neat.
It's just $20, and they can come in here on Sundays.
People have to learn how to play the game.
There's a, I'll leave the pairs. I'll email you.
Great. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 22, Zach Seaboard, with parents Kelly and Andy Seaboard, grandmother Jackie, and sisters Jenna and Kayla. Number 24, Julian Howard, with Father John Howard, Number 40, Alex Schaefer, with parents Susan and James Schaefer. Number 42, Jai Shields, with parents Ronald and Leah Shields. Number 51, Trevor Lintz, with parents Melissa and Christopher Lintz. Number 52, Jeremiah Trotman, with mother LaShawn McNeil. Number 53, Raheem Soko, with mother Babu Kamara. Number 55, Jaden Johnson, with mother Tamika Johnson. Number 56, Paris Brandon, with mother Benita Town and father Cameron Brandon. Number 57, Garrett Butt, with parents Tim and Shannon Butt. Number 68, Nick Krulak, with father Harry Krulak. Number 77, Sam Burke, with parents Jim and Suzanne Burke. Let's give it up for the senior class of 2020.
don't want to do it. Come on. Yeah, and that was like, oh no. I don't want to see you. You are cool.
We now ask that everyone please rise for a prayer led by School President Father Donald, who remains standing for the playing of our national anthem and school song as recorded by the Curley Choir. During the prayer, we will take a moment to remember Coach Patriot, a legend at Curley who passed away earlier this year.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, we thank you for this day and for bringing together so many members of the Curley family. We ask you to grant eternal rest to Richard Coach Patriot, a Curley institution whom you called to his eternal rest over the summer. These teams, though opponents on the field, are brothers in your eyes. Bless our athletes. May they be strong, swift, and safe from harm. Bless both school communities and all their efforts throughout this year. We ask this in the name of Jesus the Lord. Amen. St. Francis, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Please remain standing for the singing of the school alma mater.
Teach to us all your songs, sing,
your Curley Friars.
And we are here live for Curley's homecoming football game. It's your Curley Friars against the St. Paul Crusaders. Curley bouncing back last week with a big 28-0 win on the road against Boys Latin after 2 hard losses. This will be a really good game, interesting game to watch here. Watch for the appearance of the splash zone again today with the excess amount of water from the soccer game. Watch for the first Curley touchdown. The splash zone definitely ready to go. Great turnout for today on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. As both teams coming out for the coin toss. Coach Ironton in a pregame interview kind of stressed how important it is to kind of keep up the intensity from last game and try to carry that over into this game, as well as how the crowd's gonna play a factor in this. So probably the best turnout of any football game all year, no doubt. It'll definitely help Curley. Watch for some of Curley's playmakers today. Kofi Kwok, QB, always willing to air it out. John Monk, Curley's leading receiver, big-time playmaker. Watch for them to get into space, including Zach Seabor, great tight end. Watch for him to get open over the middle, try to catch some passes. Following soccer's great win against Loyola, it'll be imperative for football to try to follow up, get another big win here. As following this game, they only have 2 more left. This is their final home game of the year, de facto senior day. Got Concordia Prep on the road and John Carroll to finish off the season. Both teams huddling up before finally taking the field here. St. Paul's trying to hype themselves up here. Curley break in for the kickoff. As St. Paul's will be receiving here, Knapp to kick it off.
Crusaders will receive the kick.
Curley probably looking to try to start the second half with the ball.
Friar fans, are you ready for some football?
Knapp to tee it up here. Curley in the black, St. Paul in the white. And we are off here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon at the Curley Bowl. Not a great start for Curley, though. It was a kick right out of bounds around the 10-yard line. Going to push it way up around the 40-yard line. As St. Paul's gets good field position to start this game. Special appearance today from Curley's drum line. Don't see them every football game, but special occasions like homecoming, great to see them out here. Along with the cheerleading squad.
It'll be 1st and 10 Crusaders from the 35-yard line.
St. Paul's to break the huddle here. 3 wide receivers up top here. Maybe looking to pass here on this first play of the game. Dropping back. Right around the sideline, incomplete though. Good coverage on the play by Curley. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Number 4, Smith with the pass. Incomplete. Second down.
St. Paul's, 2 receivers to the bottom of formation, 1 receiver to the top. Motioning a man here. Just a handoff. Curley swarms that though. Able to elude 1 defender, but not much. Maybe getting 2 there. Brings up a 3rd and long. 3rd and about 8.
It's 3rd down.
Big first drive here. Curley trying to see if which team can really take momentum here. If Curley can get a big 3rd down stop here, force St. Paul's to punt despite the mistake. Forcing the punt would be huge, but St. Paul is really trying to, being on the road, especially Curley's homecoming game, you really want to take advantage of it. As they roll out left here, nearly sacked, thrown, nearly intercepted by Josh Knapp, but it'll be incomplete. Bring up a 4th down for St. Paul's, and they will bring on the punt team.
Smith with the pass. Incomplete. Friar fans, it's 4th down.
Dasani White and Josh Knapp back for Curley to receive this punt.
Number 13, Dasani White is back to receive the punt, along with number 7, Josh Knapp.
Low snap off, fumbled, nearly blocked. Gets it away. Gonna get a roll out of bounds around the 30-yard line. Decent starting field position for Curley. As Kofi Kwa and his Curley offense will get the first drive of the game.
10 Friars.
Curley to break the huddle here. Look for a potent running attack. Curley always their strong suit, really trying to run the football. So watch them to do it again today. The handoff inside here. Howard getting a couple here. About 6 here.
Howard on the carry.
About 6 or 7. Bringing up a second and 3.
Gain of 7. It's 2nd down.
Curley 1 receiver to top and bottom of the formation. Formation they love to run out of. Doesn't tip the hand too much. End around play here. Looking to cut it up here. Flag on the play. Barrow running through tackles here, but
with the carry. There's a flag on the field.
looks to be coming back here. Those penalties almost for sure mean holding right there. Not what you run right there. Getting 7 yards on 1st down, but then setting yourself back with a penalty. Yeah, it is a holding on Curley, so that will back it up. Only 5 yards. Does Curley only back it up? Make it about 2nd and 7. Great looking to Bradley pass here. Just a little counter run play inside. Gonna get about 4 or 5 right there. Howard on the carry. About 3rd and a short 2 right there.
Gain of 6. It's 3rd down.
Quad breaks the formation here. Only 1 wide receiver to the bottom of the formation here. Curley definitely looking to run this. Motioning a man across. Handoff straight up the middle. Breaking free around the 49-yard line of Curley. As they will convert the first down of the game.
Clark with the carry for a Friars 1st down.
And for the first time in the game, the crowd really getting into it here. Always helps to get a 1st down early in the drive, so. Curley definitely trying to keep the momentum from last game, and so far doing a pretty good job with a third down stop and a third down conversion. Third down is the money down where games are won and lost, so Curley executing early is a big factor. Handing off on first down here. Howard looking for something. Reading his blockers here, getting around the outside. Going down around the 30. And Howard skating out around the 27-yard line. Or excuse me, 30-yard line.
Howard with the carry for another Friars first down.
Just beautifully reading his block. Looked like there was nothing left, but ran to the back of the left tackle, but found a way though.
A full-service site development contractor for sponsoring homecoming. Thank you.
That's Curley with another first down here. Keeping that one wide receiver with the bottom of the formation here. Just gonna, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Curley just keeping with that. But Quall looking to pass it. Look, he's got Knapp open. Quall to Knapp. Goes the inbounds. It's a touchdown. Your Curley Friars. Quall to Knapp. Down on the left sideline. But flag on the field though. Excuse me, it'll be coming back. A hold on the, oh. Just not a penalty you want there. You finally get the look you want. Curley doesn't pass often, but that was a beautifully executed play. Nice play action pass, but it'll be called back. As Curley's now looking at a first and long. 10 yards right there. Just not what you want right there. You finally get that big play. You don't get an over the top play too often. St. Paul's isn't a bad team, so it's hard to muster one like that. Curley with a little quick reverse play, breaking free and getting the 10 yards back. But a flag's gonna come in. A little scuffle around the Curley sideline. See who they call it on. Only one flag. Doesn't seem to be offsetting penalties, but we'll see what the refs come up with. And unsportsmanlike on St. Paul's is that will give Curley that first down now. As Curley moving way up here.
After the penalty, it'll be first down, Friars.
As Curley moving all the way into the St. Paul's red zone right now. I mean, Curley got the big play early, got revoked by a penalty, but sometimes the big play comes unexpectedly. Getting a big sportsmanlike call. Quall takes the draw here. Breaking free, trying to stay on his feet. Extending for the goal line, and he scores. From about 15 yards out, Quall with the draw play. A little reminiscent of Lamar Jackson right there. Just taking the draw play, reading the blockers, going left, slips a tackle, and he goes in as Curley starts with another 6-0 lead. Knapp kicks the extra point. As St. Paul's gets a neutral zone infraction on the extra point. Not really going to make a huge difference.
Flag on the Crusaders.
It's hard to get half the distance down here. Moving from the 2 to the 1 isn't really a huge deal. Because Curley seems to actually decline it. Snap down, kick on the way. It is up and it is good. And as Curley will start off the game with a 7-0 lead.
It is good.
With 8:23 left here in the first quarter. Curley starting off quick.
Curley 7, St. Paul's nothing.
After missing the touchdown play to Knapp, after getting called back on a penalty, big unsportsmanlike conduct here from St. Paul's puts Curley right into the red zone, and Quall finishes off the drive. St. Paul's now got to really look to respond here. Curley with the momentum on their side and definitely the crowd on their side. They got to really look to try to get something going. Knapp hoping to maybe avoid the mistake of the last kickoff, trying to put this one in bounds. And Knapp to kick it off. Boots this one deep into the end zone. And that will just be a touchback. St. Paul's will take it now, about around the 25-yard line.
Touchback Crusaders. It'll be 1st and 10.
St. Paul's motioning a man here. Handoff. Play action pass swarmed all over Curley's defense. The pass rush right inside there.
Sack is made by number 33, Ronald Clark.
Ronald Clark just blowing up the play. St. Paul's looking to try to get a counter play action pass maybe, but Clark all over that. That'll bring up 2nd and long for St. Paul's. Curley, if they control that line of scrimmage like they've done the first 2 drives, it'll be a long day for St. Paul's. Rolling out left here. Looking to try to make something happen. No one open downfield. And getting it away, just throwing it down towards the sideline. Trying to avoid making a dumb play.
Incomplete, pressured by Clark.
But brings up a 3rd down and long here for St. Paul's.
Flyer fans, it's 3rd down.
St. Paul's, you got presumably looking to probably pass here. Run wouldn't make much sense. Maybe field position wise on a punt, but as they're coming out, trips to the bottom of the formation. Single high receiver. Curley bringing the pass rush here. Pass behind him. Big hit by Knapp, but a little late.
Smith's pass is incomplete. There's a flag on the field.
Maybe a little unnecessary there. Passes behind him. Wasn't egregious, but they'll call that sometimes. Definitely an avoidable play.
50 raffle is up to $1,000 for a $500 of
Might not affect them this game, but some games Curley definitely has a lot of trouble with those plays that are maybe unnecessary, not egregious, but definitely unnecessary.
Archbishop Curley High School would like to thank its sponsor, Evans Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, when it comes to making funeral arrangements and providing bereavement.
And it'll provide a 1st down for St. Paul's.
Chapel and Cremation Services are there to help you get through the process with locations in Parkville, Forest Hill, and.
That's not what you want to do there for Curley. You want to end that. You want to end another drive, have 2 3 and outs there, but unavoidable play, unnecessary play there. Keep St. Paul's drive going. So they're now out around the Curley 30-yard line. Little end around pitch. Very shifty inside, but only 3 yards is the gain.
Austin on the carry. Stop by number 44, Kobe Davis. It's 2nd down.
St. Paul's coming up with the trips up to the top of the formation. Definitely looking to pass here. Driving back, Curley's pass rush in there again. Rolling out, going left. Looking for a receiver. Biggs there in the coverage, and he knocks that ball out.
This pass is incomplete.
That's opening up 3rd and 7 for St. Paul's. Curley's pass defense definitely playing a lot better today. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are back here live. That's Curley picked up 7 on the 1st down carry. Qual looking back to pass here. Tipped at the line. Looking for Seaboard there. Right over the middle, but batted down. as I bring up a 3rd down and about 3.
Wall's pass is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Curley can try to keep the momentum from last drive going here. 3rd down conversion would sure help with that. Let's Curley go with 1 receiver each side of the formation. Motioning a man across here. Getting it to Howard here. Howard hitting the backfield, just not able to get anything going. Got it to the edge, but St. Paul was swarming there, keeping contained, and bring up a 4th down here for Curley.
It's 4th down.
Loss of 2. Curley now looking to bring out their punting unit here. Going for it again. With the momentum on their side here, and St. Paul's offense sputtering. Wise decision here to go for it. 2 wide receivers bottom of the formation here. Another motion across. And a timeout here burned by Curley.
Timeout, Curley.
Maybe we're never actually considering going for it. Maybe just a bluff. We'll see what Ireton draws up for this next play.
The many volunteers who have made this day possible. We appreciate the support of so many in the Curley family who made this day possible.
With 4:42 left here in the 1st quarter, Curley looking to punt here. Up 7-0. Knapp to punt it here. Ball rolling along the ground here, but Knapp still able to get away a good punt. That's taking a Curley bounce. Is anyone going to get to it, though, is the question. Not able to get to it, though. 2 men down there, but not expecting the Curley bounce.
Rolls into the end zone for a touchback.
St. Paul's will take this ball around the 20-yard line. Start off 3rd drive of the game for them. Got to look to get something going here. Can't be relying on 3rd down penalties to keep the drive alive. Got to really actually put together a coherent drive so far. And St. Paul so far in this 1st quarter has not been able to do that. It's definitely looking to come out here to pass. 2 receivers top and bottom of the formation. Motioning a man across here. Handoff inside. Run for about 5 here.
Handoff to Sulin.
We'll bring up 2nd down and 5 here for St. Paul's. St. Paul with 2 wide receivers, top and bottom of the formation again. Coming out here to pass, looking right. Has a man here. And he's going to squeak out for a 1st down. Still up on his feet. And will be brought down around the 37-yard line.
It completes the pass to Sheehan.
Making it a 1st down for St. Paul's.
1st down.
If St. Paul's won't have any shot in this one, they gotta start doing that more consistently. Not a home run hitter, but just a 7-yard curl route, breaking 1 tackle and getting the 1st down. Sticking in the same formation here, 2 wide receivers, top and bottom. Looking left, gonna go over the middle, breaks a tackle, gets free, but great tackle in space. Ezekiel Elliott prevents could have been a big play right there. Tackle in space, not easy to do there, but stops the big play. The St. Paul's will gain 7 on that one.
2nd down.
Dropping back again. Just a little swing pass out wide. Intercepted! And it is intercepted by Isaiah Brown. Great instinct right there.
Number 18, Isaiah Brown.
You don't see those picked off too often, but just great instincts right there. St. Paul's telegraphed that, and Brown was all over that. as Curley will gain possession right at about the St. Paul's 35-yard line. Just a gorgeous defensive play. As St. Paul's finally looking to get some kind of momentum on offense, just back-breaking turnovers. Look to see Curley maybe try to take a shot here. They have Knapp down at the bottom of the formation. Squall looking deep. He's going to go to the end zone. Knapp's one-on-one. He goes up and he makes the play. As Curley takes the 2-touchdown lead. Quad and Knapp, the dynamic duo right there. Great throw, even better catch. I mean, Curley right after the turnover, just immediately coming out and taking a shot here. Play winning football, you got to do that sometimes. You got to be willing to take risks, got to be willing to put it up there, get it a 50-50 ball, let your playmakers get it. But when throwing up to Knapp, those 50-50 balls turn to 75-25 balls. He's got that height advantage, got at the vertical, I mean, got the speed, and now Curley got the 14-0 lead as Knapp doing it all, catching touchdowns and kicking extra points. Scoring all 7 points right there.
We thank Loyola University of Maryland for sponsoring today's homecoming. We're also grateful to HGH Mechanical.
As St. Paul's coming here to receive the kickoff. Definitely got to look to rebound from the last drive. Finally getting some kind of momentum, but then it's a simple swing pass picked off. Nothing really too complicated there, but got picked off by Isaiah Brown, and Curley immediately capitalized. Kind of more or less breaking this game open now. Knapp will kick this off. Hitting it deep again. St. Paul's returning this. Tried to, but ball into the end zone, and it'll be ruled a touchback.
Touchback for the Crusaders. It'll be 1st and 10. Archbishop Curley High School would like to thank its sponsor, Wolf Insurance Agency. Steve Wolf, class of 1978, and Wolf Insurance Agency provide auto, home, and business insurance.
St. Paul's will start the drive at a modest field position at the 20-yard line.
Road in Perry Hall, or call him for all your insurance needs.
St. Paul sticking that same formation. A little bounce, run pass for 4 wide receivers. They were due to a lot of run of that, but dropping back first play. Looking right side. Getting a receiver for about 5 as he goes out of bounds. Bringing up 2nd and 5 for St. Paul's. Again, simple plays for St. Paul's. Sometimes that's all you need to can't really take that home run shot, but might be forced to if Curley's offense keeps executing the way they have so far. Being that it's only the first quarter and Curley's converted on both their offensive possessions for a 14-0 lead. Driving back here. Looking left. Goes a man, got a man underneath. Tackled for a first down though. A good gain as that'll move it past the 35-yard line, around the 38-yard line. And St. Paul's just working the passing game here. Not going deep, but just getting short routes that work. Can't fault them for it if the deep ball isn't working and the run game's really not working. Sometimes you have to rely on that. So they'll come out 4 wide receivers there, no back. Throwing a little swing route here. Oh, he breaks free though. Curley had 2 guys on him. Well, the ball came out at the end, but the runner will be down by contact. Ground can force a fumble there.
Smith pass complete to Keenan.
Curley had him for only a short gain, but just not, almost looked as if a Curley player knocked another Curley player off the pile, and St. Paul's able to convert that into a big gain, getting on the Curley side of the field, inside the 42-yard line. Under a minute here left in the first quarter. Curley with the 14-0 lead.
Oh, I thought you were handing me a chip. No, sir. It's your sweet treat.
Taking the snap here, handing off. Now taking it himself here, trying to go around the outside. Bouncing it, gets a couple. Big pile there. Only going to get one or two. Nothing much going there. Curley's run defense really controlling the line of scrimmage so far today.
Second down.
As this might run us into the end of the first quarter. As the first quarter will end right here, and Curley will go in with a 14-0 lead. Not much better way to start the game. 2 out of 3 on the first couple possessions, and
It's your Curley Friars 14, St. Paul's nothing.
a great way to start off a homecoming Saturday.
Folks, just a reminder, our 50-50 raffle is now up to over $500 in winnings. Come to the top of the bowl for your purchase.
Yeah, right. Right on top.
We'd like to thank our homecoming
St. Paul's definitely got to look here in this next quarter, really try to get some kind of momentum going here.
Investing in our community.
Really not much going here, but now on the Curley side of the field, really gotta try to get some points. Because Curley's offense keeps converting the way they do with the kind of playmakers like Knapp and Monk and Seabour. I don't know how St. Paul's can stay around without really converting on chances like getting it across the Curley 50-yard line. St. Paul's just sticking with the same formation. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom formation. Quick pass here left. Breaking a tackle. Big hit. And it'll be near the first down marker. Crossing the first down marker for a gain of 11. First down here for St. Paul's.
Sanders on the carry. First down.
Curley, again, poor tackling so far today. Great at pass defense, but once caught, Curley really has not been great at tackling, allowing a lot of yards after the catch. May not affect you when you got a 14-0 lead, but when you're playing those really good teams and getting into the playoffs, you can't have arm tackles, can't have missed tackles. Gotta wrap up as soon as they're hit. Motion man across formation. Handoff. Chose to try to go inside on Curley, not a wise idea. Curley's defensive line stout. Pushes him back for maybe a gain of 2. Had some room outside, but chose not to use it.
It's second down.
Bringing a second down and medium for St. Paul's here. St. Paul's taking the same formation here. Taking the snap here. Looking, dropping back. Rolling out right. Throwing it on the run. Caught tackled immediately, but put his shoulder down and got the first down.
First down.
As St. Paul's for the first time this game will be inside the Curley red zone. Look to see how Curley responds here. These past couple games, their defense was really stout inside the red zone, so look to try to see if they'll push them back again. Or the St. Paul's will finally get on the board today. Handoff here. Trying to go right side. Nothing going there. As Jeremiah Lewis all over the field right here. Just not allowing any run outside.
Sullivan with the carry.
As it'll be a second down and 12 for St. Paul's. Just exactly how you want it right there, wrapping up on the outside.
After the loss, it's second and 12.
After some poor third down tackling, Curley clearly on the run defense has been really stout, trying to control the line of scrimmage and make good tackles up there. No back in the backfield here for St. Paul's. Look to maybe motion a man across. Look for maybe another swing pass. Coming here. The pressure coming. Trying to escape, but falls over. As the pass rush will get there.
Number 44, Kobe Davis with the sack.
It's Kobe Davis here on the pressure. Got the sack.
It's third down.
Bring up a 3rd and long here for St. Paul's. Really got to look to do something here. Nearly a 3rd and 23 here about. Got to look to do something here. They're not going to get very many chances like this. Finally got inside the red zone and now been promptly pushed back out. Definitely going to look to go to the air here. Taking the snap, dropping back. We looking left. Got a man. Didn't get the first down though. Made it a manageable.
This pass complete to Austin.
Not exactly what we want there for Curley, but given the chance for a 4th down stop though. And St. Paul still has some yards to get. About 5 or 6 here. Interesting what St. Paul's draws up here. Big 4th down right here. Most important snap of the game so far for St. Paul. See what they come out for this. Trips the top formation. Might have gotten Curley, and looks like they have. Refs pointing to Curley's side. Neutral zone infraction. Presumably still going to be 4th down, but a 4th down short. As a 4th down 7, now goes to about a 4th down and 2, making it a lot easier for St. Paul's to convert this. Curley's run defense very stout though, Sobe. I'm really wondering to see whether St. Paul's will go to the air here. Maybe just a short little pass. Coming out, looking, trying to run. Had his hand. Curley trying to get him here. He's escaping. Throwing to the end zone. As looking to be pass interference here. I don't know what they have to debate that. That ball was uncatchable. I don't think, no one could have caught that. I mean, no one.
Pick up the flag!
I mean, unless he was thrown to someone on the track, no one was catching that. But they're going to keep the pass interference penalty. This will be a 1st down here for St. Paul's. Questionable call right there. There was contact, but gotta be uncatchable. I don't know what they were seeing. As St. Paul's so far today have really been bailed out by a couple lucky calls on these late downs. Not gonna mince my words there. Dropping back here, looking left side, going short. Hit around the goal line. Not able to get in here. This will be marked down around the 2-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Curley's run defense here trying to keep St. Paul's out here, trying to keep it a 14-0 game. As Curley will call another timeout, only 1 timeout remaining for the half.
Timeout for Riders. The Archbishop Curley Alumni Association would like to thank Della Rosa's Perry Hall Pub for their continued support as a sponsor of homecoming. Della Rosa's once again hosted our pre-homecoming party last night. Make sure you visit Della Rosa's Perry Hall Pub. Thank you.
Big goal line stand here for Curley, looking to really try to keep St. Paul's out.
Alumni Association would also like to thank Raul Fabel and Atlantic Caterers for their continued support as a sponsor of homecoming. Please visit AtlanticCaterers.com for all of your wedding, corporate, and casual catering needs. Thank you.
Both teams breaking the huddle here. St. Paul's going to look to really not turn this over here. A golden opportunity after some questionable penalty calls at the Curley 2-yard line. Curley running man-on-man here. Motioning man across. Look to maybe go short pass. Run inside. Near the goal line, but not going to score.
Sullivan carry, short gain on the play. Friar fans, it's 3rd down.
Maybe close to about the half-yard line right there. Not much more to go for St. Paul's, but Curley's run defense stout. It's going to be hard to get that half-yard. Not going to make it easy on them. Watch for maybe a QB sneak here. Trying to sneak it. Curley's not going to get it. Fumbled! Who's going to have it, though? Who did recover? That's the question. Tried to stretch it across. As they're able to recover nearly a costly turner right there, trying to stretch it across. The danger of doing that, unless you know you have it. Just had his head backwards, trying to stretch it across. Lucky to come across with that one. Curley was all over that. As a big 4th down here, into the right, even closer. Practically on the 1-inch line at this point. And St. Paul's will call timeout here.
Timeout, Crusaders. Archbishop Curley High School would like to thank its sponsor, Wayridge, Cronin, and Sora, certified public accountants. Wayridge, Cronin, and Sora understand that there is much more to accounting than number crunching and tax preparation.
Big 4th down here. Curley almost got the fumble right there. Gonna look to try to maybe force a turnover on downs here. Try to get that ball back. Qua and Knapp can score from basically anywhere, so really look to, if they can get the ball back with the 14-0 lead, I expect them to extend it out to 20 points. As both teams break the huddle. Crowd back into it for the first time in a while. Trips up to the top of the formation here. Rollout pass. Penalty already down. See who they're going to call it on. Could be an offsides.
There's a flag on the field.
Currently a touchdown, but we'll see what they call. Could be an offsides right there. Came out immediately at the beginning of the play, but could be a legal formation. Barring the penalty, it'd be a Crusaders touchdown. As they pick up the flag, don't know what they were talking about. Would have been helpful to explain a little bit, but they pick it up and they score a touchdown. As St. Paul's cuts this down now down to a 1-possession game. Some questionable calls keeping this drive alive. But either way, it's St. Paul's the extra point will be only down now 14-7.
The extra point is good.
Got to be disheartening for Curley. They're having so many chances to stop them. Really looking like as if they got off the field many times. Only just to stay on and have St. Paul's eventually drive down for the touchdown. Got to be disheartening, but the offense has been running on all cylinders, so I expect it not to affect their performance too much.
Thank you to all the volunteers for supporting today's homecoming.
Biggs and White deep here. Receive the kick. 5.5 left here in the second quarter. Be big to see whether Curley can respond from this. Biggs to take this, but it'll be a touchback. Curley would take it out at about the 20-yard line.
We thank Eric Bowen from the class of 1983 and Bowen and Crone Enterprises, a full-service site development contractor, for sponsoring today's homecoming. Thank you.
Curley to start their own drive, start the next drive here at their own 20-yard line. Qual with Howard in the backfield. 2 wide receivers, the bottom of formation. Handoff, counter play. Howard with some space. And getting out across the 30-yard line for a first down for Curley.
Carry for a Curley first down.
Breaks through that tackler and possibly could have had even more than that, 20, 30 plus yards, but be limited to a 12-yard gain. But it brings up a Curley first down. Curley staying in the same formation here. Handoff, another counter play. This time, St. Paul's a little more aware of it. You can hear the screams from the opposing sideline on the counter play. Only gets about a gain of 2.5, 3 maybe.
Carry. Gain of 3. Second down.
Brings up second down here for Curley. Second down and 7. Wide receiver at the top and bottom of the formation. Qual taking another draw here. Not as successful as his last run, only getting about 3 there. Bringing up a 3rd and 3 here for Curley.
Qual on the carry.
3rd and manageable.
Gain of 4. Third down.
Big 3rd down here for Curley. Be crucial to keep this drive alive. Not let St. Paul get the ball back for the end of the half. Qual takes another draw play. Getting off the right side. Cutting it up. Trucking a man near the first down marker, and they're going to give it to him.
Qual on the carry. First down.
As the clock keeps ticking here. Under 4 minutes now. Big play for Curley right there. Qual, just a great football IQ play right there. Knowing where the first down, knowing where the sticks are and getting there. Some players like to go the highlight play, trying to cut it outside, make a man miss, but they cost themselves a first down. Sometimes that half a yard you get from just falling down and going right through guys will get you the first down, as Curley will have a first down here. About the 43-yard line. Howard looking to try to go in the middle here. He's got some space on the left sideline. Down to the 20, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown Friars. With 3.5 minutes left, Curley responds with a long rushing touchdown.
Get fired up.
Julian Howard there with a 55-yard strike. Beautiful running play right there. Great blocking. Getting to the second level there, untouched. And just goes all the way. As Curley responds here. Knapp kicked the extra point. Ball down, kick on the way. And it is up, and it is good, as Curley will take the 21-7 lead with 3.5 minutes here left.
Archbishop Curley, 21. St. Paul's Crusaders, 7.
Just a great way to respond there after your defense gave up a long, tiring touchdown drive. Really good for your offense to stay on the field, take up some clock especially, and get a touchdown. Can't ask for much better than that.
Archbishop Curley High School would like to thank its sponsor, Evans Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services. When it comes to making funeral arrangements and providing bereavement...
As it's going to be disheartening for St. Paul's. Getting down to that 3rd down, you really think you have Curley back on the ropes, possibly getting the ball back for a half and getting a chance to put a drive to possibly tie the game. But now you're down 2 touchdowns, and if you don't respond here before the end of the half, could be going down into the half, down 2 touchdowns with Curley starting with the football next half. That's really not where you want to be at, so they really got to get responding here. As they're take the kickoff, trying to go to the left side here. Only getting to the 25-yard line. Decent return. Not anything spectacular, but that's where St. Paul's will start the next drive. St. Paul's got to look through the air here. Their aerial attack really seemed to be where it's at so far in this game. Rushing really not be able to get Curley's stout front there, and great run support is really not allowing it to happen. Jeremiah Luce been all over kind of the run plays, so they've been looking to try to get some innovative ways, trying to motion men to get him open. As they'll pass here on first down, rolling out left, going back over the middle. Back inside, behind his receiver, couldn't catch it.
Smith's pass is incomplete.
Couple of Curley defenders there to break it up. Bring up a second down and 10 here for St. Paul's. Curley's pressure so far has really been forcing St. Paul's to work out of rhythm here. They've completed some passes, but they haven't really looked pretty. Curley's pressure has forced their QB to get outside the pocket. They've really only had they've had the one design play to move the pocket, but on the touchdown pass, but most of the time he's been outside the pocket, not on his own will here. Not of his own volition, so Curley looking to try to keep doing that. Be looking, trying to go deep here down the right sideline. Nab there, intercepts it around the 48-yard line.
Smith's pass is picked off by number 7, Josh Knapp.
Knapp playing a great center fielder right there.
Friars.
Just sat him back, just played center fielder right there. Got under that ball and picked it off. As Curley now, talking about how it was important for St. Paul's to get a touchdown drive coming into the half. They're really not going to get a chance to as they turn it over, as Curley will get it here. Their own 49-yard line with their own little chance and one timeout, 3 minutes left to really break this game open to the half. However, St. Paul's, they really got to get a stop here. Curley, the way their offense has been working, 2 possessions back-to-back going into the half and then starting the nearly not a great situation to be in for your St. Paul's. As Qual has Seabour near the first down marker.
Pass complete to Zach Seabour.
They're not going to measure. They're going to give him the first down.
First down, Friars.
As Curley now crosses into St. Paul territory. Clock running under 3 minutes here. Curley probably going to look to keep it in the air here. Really been run games around Mo normally, but really been keeping it in the air. Out in the flat here to Monk. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Or, excuse me, Barrow.
Number 1, Kent Barrow for a Curley Friars. First down.
Either way, he takes it for a first down. Makes a couple men misses. Curley will go no huddle here. Inside the St. Paul's 30-yard line. Qual to take the snap. Hand it off inside. Couple yards there.
White on the carry
Brings up second down here.
for a gain of 2. Second down.
Clock now running under 2 minutes. Curley content to let that clock run. Just going to take this into half, try to get some points. I only have one timeout, but not too much of a factor. One receiver at top and bottom of the formation. Going for the end around to Barrow. He's going to try to get outside. Nearly gets tripped up. Gets knocked out of bounds.
Barrow in the carry.
A short gain, maybe a half-yard. Going to bring up third down in about 7 or 8 for Curley.
Gain of 1. It's third down.
Clock now running under 1:20.
All members of Curley's Athletic Hall of Fame and this year's inductees into the Hall of Fame are asked.
Qual looking to probably try to go deep here.
Thank you.
They're looking to pass. Qual trying to escape. Getting outside to the left. Gonna look, is he gonna get the first? Where are they gonna mark him?
Qual with the carry for a first down, Friars.
Qual creating plays with his legs so far today, getting the touchdown on the draw play. And that's time just improvising it. Getting a run out to the left. Great play as he extends Curley's drive. Still take a breather for this play. I would too after a great run like that. St. Paul's calling a timeout here. Jake Biggs was under center and seemed to confuse the whole St. Paul sideline as they call it a timeout. Getting Qual the breather and letting him get a rest before he comes back in. Currently inside the 15-yard line here. Looking to add to their lead, trying to make it a 3-touchdown game. If they can't get in, Knapp's the field goal kicker, and he's been pretty good so far. So I expect for him to make it.
RJ Magne of Keller Williams Realty for supporting Curley's homecoming. Visit his website at www.rjsellsmd.com.
With Knapp out on the field here, look for Quad to probably possibly go through the air here. He's at the bottom of your formation. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff inside.
Clark on the carry.
As clock will now run under 40 seconds here.
Second.
Currently not going to use their timeout yet. Knapp still at the bottom of formation. Looking to slant over the middle. Hit him in the hands. Nearly had it.
Wall's pass intended for Knapp is incomplete. It's third down.
Hit his hands, but St. Paul's defender was right on his back. Not making the catch easy, but could have been caught. I thought I'd bring up third down here for Curley as the clock stops with 22 seconds. Knapp at the top of formation here. Gonna be interesting whether Curley keeps it, puts it in the air, keeps it on the ground here. Still got 1 timeout. Qual with the play action pass. Got Seaboard on the flats here. Clock's still running. Don't think they realize the clock's still running. Are they going to use their timeout?
Fourth down.
Curley ran it all the way down.
Timeout Friars.
Not sure scoreboard reads 000s, but
Jamie Long, a long
Curley got the timeout off.
faculty and a graduate from the class of 1998, is continuing his fight against brain cancer. As his medical expenses continue to mount, we invite you to support Jamie, his wife Amanda, and his young children Jude and Cora in their time of need. Donations are being accepted in the campus store tent and at the 50-50 table today. There you will find information about a bingo to be held at Curley on November 23rd to assist the Long family. Thank you in advance for your generosity and support of Mr. Jamie Long.
Does Knapp to come out here to kick it? 10.5. This will be about a 25-yard field goal here. Three seconds left in the half.
Timeout Crusaders.
St. Paul's using their last time out here. Try to ice Knapp. St. Paul's here today. If 21-7's the score going into the half, not a great position to be in. Curley starting with the next half with the ball, really not where you want to be at.
The end of halftime. Right now the winnings are up to $850.
Just not a great performance so far overall there. Their offense really been getting some of the passing game going, but the interception to Knapp and the interception to Brown really both killed them, and even the touchdown drive was plagued with sacks and poor run plays. Just penalties really keeping it alive, more or less.
Mark your calendars for February 23rd for the annual Alumni Association Shrink Feast. Enjoy a night of music, food, and friends, all while supporting the Curley Alumni Association. Tickets will go on sale in November. Thank you.
Curley kicked the field goal here. Snap down, ball down, kick on the way. It is up, and it is
Kick is no good.
no good.
The end of the first
As the half will end, 21-7 Curley. Curley so far, their offense clicking on all cylinders so far. St. Paul's offense not doing as much, but only 2 touchdowns. As we have some of our announcements here for our alumni. Saying congratulations to all 2019-2020 Alumni Association officers recently elected, including the President Mike Mulford, Vice President Cliff Scruggs of Class of 84, Treasurer Chris Wiley, Class 98, Secretary Chris Wojcik, Class of 98, Sergeant at Arms Charles Jackson, Class of 02. Best wishes to all our officers and members of the Curley Alumni Association. If you are interested in volunteering to serve with our Alumni Board of Directors in the future, please contact the Alumni Office or send an email at alumni@archbishopcurley.org. Curley Varsity Soccer, calling all fans of Curley Soccer. Come show your support for the top-rated Friars this Wednesday, October 23rd, for the final regular season home game of the year against Boys Latin here at the Bowl. Game time is 4 p.m. If you can't make the game, watch it live streamed here on this channel, Friars Nation. The MIAA Soccer Championship playoff games begin last week of October. Quarterfinals play is scheduled for Tuesday, October 29th. Semifinals, Thursday, October 31st on Halloween. And the championship finals on Sunday, November 3rd at CCBC. Hopefully Curley projected to be there. Check the Curley website for game times and locations. Click on Athletics, then Friars Nation to see the schedule for live streaming broadcasts of all varsity home games. Alumni open house and alumni sons reception. Here's an opportunity to see what Curley has to offer to all middle schoolers looking to be a part of something special by planning to attend the upcoming open house. We also want to invite all alumni who have a son interested in a Curley education to register for our annual Alumni Sons reception during open house weekend on October 26th and 27th. Interested parties should contact Caroline Kogler in the admissions office by October 24th to make your reservation. The Alumni Mass and Memorial Breakfast will be held on Sunday, November 10th at 9:30 a.m. in the chapel. Please consider joining us as we remember all those deceased Curley alumni. Career Day. Calling up Curley alumni. Here's a great opportunity to give something back to Curley students. If you're interested in sharing your passion and professional experience with them, please consider taking part in our annual Career Day program on November 21st. Contact our alumni office to discover how you can learn more and join in our program this year.
Programs in the state. A reputation like this is only earned through the accomplishments of many fine athletes and coaches who have excelled in their respective sport, not only in high school. Bencher led the Friars in interceptions, was second in receptions, and was the team scholar athlete winner. In 1998, he was named Curley's Father Julian Athlete of the Year. Bencher would continue his wrestling career at the U.S. Naval Academy and is currently a pilot and commander in the United States Navy. Congratulations, Mike. Our next inductee is Curley's former athletic director, Mr. Bill Dawson. This Hall of Famer is not being recognized for his impact on a single sport, but rather his influence on the entire athletic program. Serving as Curley's athletic director for 27 years, Bill Dawson oversaw an athletic program that won 40 varsity championships and numerous under-squad titles. While running a successful athletic department was his focus, Dawson was widely known by athletes, coaches, the student body, and the larger Curley community as a person more concerned with the well-being of the individual rather than the wins and losses. Bill retired from Curley in 2015, but remains a friend and supporter of the school. Congratulations, Bill. Our next inductee is Charles DeVoe. Charles is a class of 2003 graduate who dominated the metro area in indoor and outdoor track during his Curley athletic career. Among his most impressive accomplishments was being named the Baltimore Sun's 2003 All-Metro Athlete of the Year in indoor track for the winter season, and to the publication's All-Metro Outdoor Track team in the spring. He specialized in the pole vault, triple jump, and both the 55 and 110 meter hurdles. Charles would find similar success at UMBC, capped off by his winning the America East Conference's decathlon in outdoor track in 2006 and 2007, setting the school record in this event in the process. Congratulations, Charles. Our next inductee is Dan Rose from the class of 1985. Dan earned 12 varsity letters over his 4 years at Curley, but it was on the soccer field where he truly excelled. A 4-year starter for fellow Hall of Famer coach Mario Scalapati, Rose earned All-Metro, All-South, and All-American honors. The standout continued to excel at Loyola College, where he was part of a Greyhound team that boasted a 30-game unbeaten streak and consecutive appearances in the NCAA tournament quarterfinals. Dan left his mark on other sports at Curley, serving as the kicker for football, the #1 for the golf team, while also hitting the mat for the wrestling squad and running a year of track. In 1985, he was honored as Curley's Father Julian Athlete of the Year. Congratulations, Dan. Phil Skalniak, a member of the class of 1978, is our next inductee. Phil was a 2-sport star in the bowl for the Friars. As the Friars quarterback, he led the 1977 squad to the Catholic League Championship and a #3 ranking by the Baltimore Sun. Skalniak lettered 4 years in lacrosse as a midfielder and was a member of consecutive championship teams in 1977 and 1978. He received the Ensign C. Markland Kelly Award for being the top midfielder in the MSA B Conference, and his high school athletic career culminated with being named Curley's Father Julian Athlete of the Year. Skalniak would continue playing lacrosse at the collegiate level at the U.S. Naval Academy, where he participated in 3 NCAA Division I tournaments with the midshipmen. In 1983, he was named a 3rd-team All-American. Congratulations, Phil. Our final inductee is Joe Vallis of the class of 1979. Joe was a 2-year starter on attack and a co-captain of the lacrosse team as a senior. He was a thorn in the side of opposing defenses in the Maryland Scholastic Association. Vallis excelled on the football field as well and was an all-metro punter. He would continue his lax career at Swarthmore College and evolved into a prolific scorer, recording 132 career goals, tying him for most in school history. His 221 points is 2nd all-time. Honors included being named to the USILA Honorable Mention All-American in 1983. Swarthmore won the MAC League title in 1982, and Vallis remained active in the lacrosse community, studying and playing at Oxford University. In In 2016, Vallis was inducted into Swarthmore's Garnet Athletics Hall of Fame. We would like to congratulate all of our 2019 Hall of Fame inductees. Their names will be permanently displayed on the Wall of Fame in the lobby of the athletic wing. A formal dinner event for our honorees, their families, and previous inductees will be held this evening in the Conference Center. Congratulations. Now taking the field, please welcome the Curley Drumline under the direction of Mr. Chris Campbell. We thank them for their participation today, and we hope that you enjoy the show.
Archbishop Curley High School, especially during these homecoming festivities. We now welcome Catholic High's cheer and dance teams. Catholic High's cheer and dance teams. Thank you.
I was about to go out there. I say I'd bring one twirl.
I believe it now.
And we are back here live for the start of the second half between the Curley Friars and the St. Paul Crusaders.
The Friars will receive the second half kickoff.
Exciting halftime festivities, but definitely excited to get this game started over again. So Curley will start with the football here.
Last call for 50-50 raffle tickets.
Following Knapp's missed field goal here, be imperative for Curley to get off on a quick start. Try to maybe definitely put some distance between them and St. Paul's. As White will get a chance to return this here. He'll cut this left. Can't really do much with it here as he gets about the 20-yard line.
And the 13 to Sonny White on the return.
Wind's starting to pick up here. Curley start with the first down here. Two wide receivers at the top of the formation. Motioning one across. Just a dive play to Howard. Howard bouncing it. Howard getting across the 40-yard line. Across the 50 here. Down the 30. No one's going to catch him. Breaks free. Curley touchdown!
Number 24, Julian Howard on the carry.
80 yards on the first down play.
Touchdown.
What a way to start the half. Howard with this a second gear right there. Looked like the defender had the angle, but just turned on the next gear. Takes it 80 yards for a Curley touchdown. Curley extends their lead to 3 touchdowns. Nearly at the 3rd touchdown at the end of the first half, but tacking on one here. Just great blocking up front, allowing Howard to get to that second level, and he's got that next level speed. He's got the burners. He turns them on. Gives Curley the 3 touchdown lead. Snap extra point is up and good, and Curley will take the 28-7 lead. Only 20 seconds into the first quarter, and Curley starting out with a bang here. Can't be good for St. Paul's right there. You want to really contain Curley right there. Try to keep it a 2 touchdown game. 2 touchdown game is doable to come back, and even 3 touchdowns at this point in the game is doable. But the way Curley's offense has been rolling and the way St. Paul's offense has been sputtering, I really don't know how 3 touchdowns can be overcome. As Knapp will tee this kick up. And he is going to hit this one right near the end zone. St. Paul will return it. Going across the left side, cutting it back right. Looking to try to get some room there. Something almost looked to be brewing there, but Curley sniffs that out. Was able to start at inside their own 20-yard line. Maybe right at the 20-yard line. Maybe ran about 30 yards laterally, but couldn't get much there. St. Paul's looking to probably go back in their same formation. Actually changing it up here instead of going the trips to both sides, twins to both sides, going trips down the bottom here. So they'll hand it off right side. Getting a couple.
Sulin on the carry.
About 3 or 4.
Stop by number 2.
Bringing up second down here.
Second down.
St. Paul staying in the same formation here. Trips down to the bottom, single high up top. Throwing left side here, a swing pass to the running back. Biggs out there, and he makes the tackle. Right near the first down marker.
Pass complete to Keenan.
But that will be a first down here for St. Paul's. It's a simple swing pass. Someone's got to get your QB the rhythm there after throwing an interception to Knapp. With 3 minutes left there in the first half. Easy swing pass, gets your QB some momentum, and keeps the drive alive. St. Paul's will go trips to the top side of the formation here. Dropping back here, looking pressure inside. To Knapp again, Knapp playing in center field again, he gets this one. He's going up the middle. He's going to go right side. He's got blockers. He cuts it back in the middle. He's switching field. He's across the 10-yard line. Big hit. But he'll take it down to the 11-yard line of St. Paul's. Josh Knapp having himself a day. All over the field. Just two great interceptions playing center fielder back there at safety. And the touchdown earlier. That's Curley looking to possibly score over 30 right now. Looking to give a 4 touchdown lead. Great play so far here from Knapp. Having his hand in every facet of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. Complete player today. As Curley's first down run will be stuffed for Loss of a couple.
White on the carry.
Loss of about 2. 2nd and 12 here for Curley.
Join us next Saturday and Sunday, October 27th and 28th, from 10 a.m. to noon for our open house, and get to know Curley.
Curley burning a timeout here. Some kind of miscommunication between the offense and Coach Ireton. Curley burned their first time out of the half. Not really going to affect it too much.
We'll host the annual crab feast on Saturday.
When you get a 3-touchdown lead, you can afford to make those mistakes.
It can be purchased on Curley's website.
Not what you want, but
Thank you.
it's not going to affect them too bad.
Correction. Saturday, November 2nd.
As Curley's already broken the huddle. Just getting the play clarified. Curley going back to the Wildcat here. Jake Biggs under center. Handing it off. Fullback dive. Gonna get a couple here. Maybe 1 or 2. Making it 3rd down and 10 again.
Clark at the carry.
Keeping Biggs in here.
It's 3rd down.
Going to see what they run here. Presumably going to need through the air here. Haven't really seen Biggs throw too much today, or really at all, but we'll see what they come out with. Biggs motions a man. Fakes the pitch. Gives a handoff inside to White. He's going to work his way near the goal line and into the end zone for a Curley touchdown. 30. Curley now going over 30 points here. Their 5th touchdown of the day.
Number 13, Dasani White on the carry.
As White rumbles inside for a touchdown. Just great second effort right there. Got hit, fought through a couple tackles, worked his way inside and scored a touchdown. Maybe not as graceful as Howard's runs. Maybe run 15 yards out. There's less room to run, but great run nonetheless and puts points on the board. As Knapp's extra point makes it 35-7 Curley. And only 2.5 minutes into this new quarter, and Curley taking complete control of this game right now. 35-7, 4-touchdown lead. St. Paul got at least to do something here. Maybe not really look to try to come back here. Seeming gonna be kind of hard with the way their play style has been so far, but got to at least try to show some fight here, trying to put some kind of respectable product out here on the field. If not, I know Curley can easily get up into the 40 and 50 range here, but I expect Curley to probably keep it the way it is, keep Biggs in, keep it on the ground. But with the way Curley's been running, no guarantee that they're going to be able to stop that. Knapp to tee it up here. He boots this one deep. But out of bounds. As that'll give St. Paul some generous field position to start off.
Ladies and gentlemen, a car key was left at the 50-50 table at the top of the bowl. Please come claim your key at the announcer's booth, also located at the top of the bowl. Thank you.
St. Paul is starting a new drive here. At their own 35-yard line. Twins the top and bottom formation. Handoff inside. Nothing really going there. Maybe a gain of a couple. If that. Curley's defensive line still swarming.
No gain.
St. Paul's
Second down.
really not able to get nothing going on the ground so far. Aerial attack's where it's been at, but even then it's still been sputtering as Knapp has been all over the field, not really playing a little bit center fielder today. Sitting in that center zone, just waiting on deep passes, and he's been all over the place. As St. Paul's able to roll out,
Smith's pass complete to Keenan.
get a gain of about 12 right there, and we get a first down at around the 49-yard line.
Please visit the Friar C concession stand and get a hot dog or hamburger meal deal. Located at the top of the bowl.
Nice way to start off the drive for St. Paul there. Getting a first down in a 35-7 game. Sometimes you gotta take the small victories. You're not going to be able to beat Curley deep every time, especially since Knapp's back there playing center field. Sometimes you gotta live with the 10-yard in route. Respectable first down. As this first down carry, I'll take them across the 50 here. It'll be 49.5 at Curley.
For a gain of 3.
Brings up second down at about 7.
Flag down.
Nice flag on St. Paul's here. Couldn't really see it was on. Some kind of sideline penalty there. Driving back here. Immediate flag. Presumably a false start. On offsides on seems to be offsides here on Curley. If we were to believe what the official marked, and that'll be the call, as it'll advance it past the Curley 45-yard line. Make it second down and 2 here for the Crusaders. Whistle here. And they resume play. St. Paul's with trips to the bottom of the formation here. Dropping back, rolling left here. Pressure. Going back right. Gonna try to get the yards. And skates out of bounds for a gain of a couple. That should give St. Paul's the first down. Out around the Curley 40-yard line.
Gain of 4. First down.
Not what the coach just drew up there, but you got to take the first down where you can get it. And St. Paul's keeping the drive alive so far. St. Paul's with trips to the bottom of the formation here. Single high at the top. Looking left. Goes back right. Tries to run. Got the gain of a couple. And gets the gain of about 12 or 13 as St. Paul's couple good QB scrambles on her back-to-back, and now they're inside the Curley 30-yard line. Their best drive so far of the game, even their touchdown drive wasn't a pretty drive, but so far even then not the prettiest with QB scrambles, but so far not having to rely on penalties really to get by. Little drop back here. Rolling right. Looks to the end zone. Knapp there, and Knapp. Great pass defense. Ball a little far. Overshot his receiver by a bit.
Pass intended for Austin is incomplete.
Knapp ensures that pass will not be caught. As it'll bring up second down and 10 here for the Crusaders. As the wind's starting to come in now. As the day is starting to get later, about 3:40 now.
Be sure to visit the campus store
Sun's starting,
at the top of the bowl.
getting a little colder, wind's starting to set in.
One place. Yes, we take credit cards. Thank you.
St. Paul trips down to the bottom of the formation. Looking left. Pressured. Sack. Tried to spin away. But nothing going there. As Stevie Carter, the freshman, in on the sack.
Smith sacked by number 4, Denzel Evans.
Or excuse me, Evans on the sack. Saw Carter celebrating. Couldn't really tell, but
Friar Nation, it's 3rd down.
Evans in on there in the sack. As that would bring up a 3rd down and very long for St. Paul's. Really not what you want here. They've been marred by sacks here on these 3rd downs, but the game follows the way it typically will. It'll probably be a penalty for Curley as they go with the flea flicker. Or not the flea flicker, but a halfback pass. Looking, has a man. Could not catch it down around the 5-yard line. Ran an end-around pass. Halfback threw it, and had a receiver down there.
It's 4th down.
Just couldn't haul it in, though. And St. Paul's now here forced to punt despite getting on Curley's end of the field. Having to punt, not what you want. I mean, if you're even theoretically trying to make a comeback, not really. You want to score as often as you can. It's not really ideal to have that happen to you. As they'll punt it here. From right inside Curley's 40-yard line. Curley coming after the punt. Not able to get there. Napa let it bounce. As it'll roll out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. That's where Curley will start their new possession.
Crusaders punt rolls out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Curley so far,
1st down, Friar.
offense hitting on all cylinders. Howard and White just been killing it on the ground game. The offensive line just been controlling line of scrimmage. Game is won and lost in the trenches, and so far it's not even been close, and the scoreboard reflects that. I look for Howard to maybe make a big play here if he's still on the field. Oh, another run here for Curley.
Number 9, Jamon Brown on the carry.
Jamon Brown here for a couple yards.
It's 2nd down.
Bring up 2nd down 5 for Curley. Curley with twins up to the top of formation. No receivers at the bottom. Just a handoff right to Brown. Gonna get a couple, work his way near the 1st down marker.
Brown on the carry.
And it seems like he will have it, as Curley will keep the drive alive. Clock about 5.5 minutes so far. Going with single receivers on each side of the formation. Another simple handoff inside. This time hit, go nowhere.
Irvin on the carry. No gain. It's 2nd down.
Two receivers top of the formation here. Curley looked them presumably just keep it on the ground. Good run here for Curley, working their way out near the 1st down marker. Might be a little short.
Irvin on the carry, gain of 9. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and about 1 here. Curley again, either way, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 1. Curley would probably keep it on the ground. 3rd and short in the way Curley's running out. I expect them to keep with it. Qual with the run here. Qual breaking tackle, staying alive. Flag out in the field.
On the carry. There's a flag on the field.
Giving Qual another chance at a draw play. Always so elusive on those. With 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Curley called for the penalty here, and that'll bring the run back. Curley maintaining their 35-7 lead with the ball right now.
After the penalty, it'll be 3rd and 6 Friars.
Only a 5-yard penalty. Still manageable to convert as Qual will come back out. Maybe we'll see a Curley pass. 2 wide receivers top of the formation, none at the bottom. Probably another inside zone. Now, Qual dropping back. Ball tipped at the line, incomplete. Bring up 4th and 6 here for Curley, and
Qual's pass is incomplete.
expect to see Knapp come out here to punt it. As he'll trot onto the field, and Curley will punt the ball away. First time in a while, Curley's been really forced to punt, really having their way on offense.
Friars C Club thanks you for supporting our booster club by purchasing food from the concession stand. Check out the concessions for a quick snack or drink.
Knapp to take the snap here. St. Paul tried to come after, couldn't really get there. So call fair catch.
Hey, live stream guys, look here real quick. 1, 2, 3, thank you.
Mr. Malinowski.
What?
This penalty is going to be a penalty down here. Most likely kick catch interference.
We thank Phil Misey, class of 1980. and
It'll be on Curley.
Technologies.
Only a 5-yard penalty.
Thank you for your support.
Might move it out around the 50-yard line here for St. Paul's. Yes, that is the call, kick catch interference. Unless it's a 10-yard penalty. Or a 15-yard penalty. Ten-yard penalty here. And that's where St. Paul's will start their new drive on the Curley 45-yard line. Handoff here, right side. Nothing going there. It's Curley all over that. Isaiah Brown.
Swallowed up by number 18, Isaiah Brown.
Isaiah Brown with the interception earlier and the great run stuff here. Him and Jeremiah Lewis really today been the main run stuffers for Curley, not allowing anything on the ground. St. Paul's forced them to go through the air. The only really the best ground game they've gotten so far has been the QB scrambles, just being forced out of the pocket on pass plays and getting yards from there because of the man-to-man coverage. But as St. Paul's will run a little swing out screen right here, as Curley not able to bring him down, taking a swarm of Curley defenders for about a 6-yard gain.
Sheehan on the carry.
Curley not having the greatest tackling day. I've had a couple good open field tackles, but amount of arm tackles probably a little alarming to see. Clearly hasn't been reflected on the scoreboard, and won't be today. It won't really matter today, but for the coming games, really want to get that down. You want to get your fundamentals down, get the basics down. Then you can worry about really getting big hits, forcing fumbles, and going from there. As they drop, St. Paul's drops back here. Rolling right. Gonna try to check it to a receiver. Flag on the field.
This pass is incomplete.
Could be a hold.
There's a flag on the field.
Out around where the pass is thrown. Could be a hold or illegal contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, someone left a key at the 50-50 raffle table. Please come to the announcer's booth to reclaim your keys to your car. Thank you.
There'll be a hold there on Curley. And another penalty on Curley too. The holding's declined. The other penalty is accepted. Couldn't tell what the other penalty was, but first one was holding. As it'll be first down here for St. Paul's. 1:53 left in the third quarter. We're going to try to make it only a 3-touchdown game. Ref stopping play. Not blowing the rest of the let it continue. St. Paul's with twins to both sides of the field. Dropping back here. Curley's pressure inside. Dropped him. Denzel Evans in the
Denzel Evans on the sack.
Denzel Evans there, the little man with the big time pressure.
His second of the day.
And the Curley players realized that, picking him up. One of the defensive line picking him up after that player to celebrate. Nice little show of the Curley brotherhood right there, as it'll bring up a second down and long here for St. Paul. St. Paul's probably looking to go into the air here. Dropping back. Rolls out right. Looked about to take off with it, but found a man open, and he will go into the end zone.
Smith's pass complete to number 5, Sheehan.
For a touchdown for St. Paul's.
Touchdown Crusaders.
That time looked like he's about to cross the line of scrimmage. Looked like he's about to scramble like he's done a couple times so far this game, but found a man open around the 5-yard line. He ended up scoring. As it will now be a 3-touchdown game. Unless there's a flag on the field. Excuse me, there's be a flag on the field. They didn't. And that will take the points off the board, as it will actually remain a 4-touchdown game. Another just bad penalty there for St. Paul's. You don't want to have that. In a game where you're down by 4 touchdowns, you don't want to have those kind of penalties. They'll drop back again here. Convert third down. They got a man deep, though. He's open, and he hung on for a Crusaders touchdown. Well, that's one way to respond.
Touchdown Crusaders.
After having the touchdown taken away, they come right back with a strike. And it'll now be a 3-touchdown game. Just beat the man-to-man coverage down the right sideline and made a great throw right into the breadbasket. And can't ask for much better than that from the Crusaders. But it'll still be 3 touchdowns. There's still a long way to go for them. Their defense really has to show some kind of fight. Really not been able to. Quad, Knapp, and Monk and Seaboard have all basically had their way. Howard, White, the amount of Curley playmakers, any Curley playmakers basically had their way. That extra point will be up and good, as St. Paul's will make it a 35-14 ball game. With only 34 seconds here left in the third quarter.
34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Archbishop Curley 35. The St. Paul's Crusaders 14. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third quarter, we'll be selecting the winner of our 50-50 raffle. The winner will receive over $950. Thank you for your support.
The Sunny White back there received the kick. As the crowd's kind of settled down here, Curley sitting comfortably with a 3-touchdown lead. Students actually not as ruckus as it started out. Still a good turnout here. St. Paul's looked to boot it deep. They're going with the squib kick, but they were offsides. Just poor execution right there. That'll be a re-kick. Now St. Paul's kind of tipped their hand on what they're doing here. It's a cut, though relatively expected. Being down 3 touchdowns, definitely got to maximize the amount of your possessions here. And even with some stops, only 10 minutes is only going to help you so much. As they're going to look to squib it here. See if they keep it on the same side. And now they just drive it deep now. Biggs is on that. He's got some field to work. He's got some room to work on the right sideline. See if he can get the corner. Not able to. He's just taken down around the 28-yard line.
Biggs on the return. Will be first down, Friars.
As Curley will start this drive here. About their own 28-yard line. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Curley, they just got to kind of execute right here. Don't have to do too much. Don't have to get the big play. Their goal really has got to be take time off the clock, and if you can, get points. Their defense is playing well, so to give them some rest would help.
Call them at 410-529-7865 for all your insurance needs.
Handoff inside here to Brown. As that's a gain of about 15 right there. There's Curley. Good way to, nice way to start off the new drive. As this presumably take us into the fourth quarter. As Curley maintains, as Curley really dominant this half. Bringing the lead to 21 now. 35. Curley with the lead, 35-14. Just a really great, well-executed third quarter. Coming out punching St. Paul's in the mouth in the first couple minutes.
Stay tuned for the announcement of our 50-50 raffle.
Couple alumni announcements. Reunion night. You always hear that alumni say we don't get together too much. Well, here's a chance that you don't really want to pass up. Curley alumni class is starting in 4s and 9s. It's time to celebrate reunion night. This year's event will take place on Friday, November 29th from 7 to 11 p.m. in the SDR. Be sure to register in advance through the school website alumni page. Don't miss this opportunity. It only comes around every 5 years. We look forward to seeing everyone there to renew friendships with your classmates. And on the topic of alumni, Young Alumni Lunch. Attention alumni from the classes of 2015 through 2019. Don't forget to take part in this year's Young Alumni Lunch on December 19th. Enjoy a free lunch provided by the Alumni Association while catching up with former teachers and classmates. Contact the alumni office with details on how to register. Don't want to do too much self-promo, but subscribe to Friar Nations on YouTube. Friar Nations, Curley's live streaming club, is looking for you to subscribe to our YouTube registry. It's easy and fast and allows us to provide better access to Curley events over the internet. Please find time to sign up. Go to YouTube and type Friars Nation search box, click on the red subscribe button to the right, and you're done. Thanks for your help, and watch the upcoming Curley live streaming events on YouTube, Friar Nation.
First down, Friars.
And to finish up the announcements, preparations are underway as the class of 1970 prepares to celebrate their 50th reunion. Events are planned for the weekend of May 29th and 30th, 2020. You can sign up and get all the 50th year reunion information by visiting the alumni page on Curley website. As a final shout-out announcement, the Curley alumni are proud to congratulate James J. Fabizak, class of 1990, who after 29 years of service has recently retired from the U.S. Navy. Enjoy your retirement and thank you for your service to your country. As we usually do in this game here.
Congratulations to our 50-50
11 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Please come to the top to reclaim your prize. Thank you.
Currently now across St. Paul's 35-yard line, or near the 35-yard line. Second down, a couple. Handoff going left. So that'll be a first down here with the Friars. Key to get another first down here. The clock just keeps on running. They're moving into the chains, and a timeout's the only way to stop it. Curley take the snap. Running straight up the middle. Getting a couple, gain of about 7 right there. Curley starting this first half, starting this final quarter with great execution.
It's second down.
Looking to work its way near the St. Paul's red zone. Curley keeping it on the ground. Getting some of their seniors in. Great to see that. Another zone play inside. Working near the first down marker. Flittering about inches here.
Coming on the carry. Gain of 2. Third down.
Clock running here, under 9.5 minutes left. Curley in complete control of this game right now. Just got to look to punch it in here. Add to the 3-scored lead. Qual with the draw play. Qual breaking free. Qual so elusive today.
14, Toby Qual in the carry. First down, Flyers.
Just a simple draw play right there, just giving it to Qual, and Qual has just been very elusive today. And when he hasn't been elusive, he's been running right through defenders, so. Been great to see as Biggs will come on the field as the QB now. As Curley is now at the St. Paul's 10-yard line. First and goal. Biggs under center. Motions a man across. Gives a little halfback dive. Trying to go towards the corner here. And that's going to be Clark for a Curley touchdown. As Curley adds to the lead here, making it 41-14 pending the extra point. 8:40 left in this one, and Curley, as if they weren't already in enough control, adds to the lead. There's great execution on the run game. Nothing really too fancy there, just out of a simple formation there with Biggs in as QB. Simple formation. Gives it to Clark, and he ends up going in off the right side. So Curley will not, with that extra point, is now 42-14.
8:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Archbishop Curley Friars 42, St. Paul's Crusaders 14.
That's Curley with a great homecoming performance here in front of the home crowd. Always their final home game of the year. Key to really send the seniors out on a good note. And so far, Curley's been living up to that, letting the seniors get the touchdown, letting some of the seniors get the touchdowns, and really having the seniors really having a day today so far. Brown really playing well. I mean, just having the seniors be a lot of impact contributors. Knapp will tee this up. 8:40 left in this final quarter. While going back around the 5-yard line here. St. Paul squeaking out here around the around about the 21, 22 yard line to start their drive. Good look to try to sustain something here. If anything, keep it out of Curley's offensive hands, and add some more points there. Show some fight. If not, Curley will probably take the ball and run the clock out. So it'll be key for St. Paul's to really get something going. Currently filtering the seniors in right now. Still keeping some key contributors like Biggs, Knapp, and Evans in. Driving back here, looking left side. Got a short little pass. Biggs overran it, but the Curley defenders there to make the tackle for a short gain.
Russell on the carry.
Maybe a gain of a half yard. Yard, maybe. Bringing up second down here. Satyrs got to really look to keep it in the area. Those swing passes have really been basically runs, just outside runs. But we got to look to go a little deeper here. I'd say it's slightly deeper route, a little out route for a couple. Making it about 3rd and 4 or 5.
Third down.
Big third down here. St. Paul's looking to try to keep this drive alive with under 7 minutes left remaining. Trying to go to a man, had a man on the far sideline. Couldn't hit him though. So that'll bring a 4th down.
This pass is incomplete.
Clock stops and St. Paul's will be forced to punt it. Giving it back to Curley's explosive offense. I think Curley will probably keep it on the ground here. Nothing too fancy, but you never know. With the way they've been controlling the line of scrimmage and great blocking, you can really bust any run. Oh, fake. They tried to fake it here to the up man, but nothing much going, only getting a couple. Too little, too late right there. Maybe would have been a nice play back when it was a 1-2 score game, but
First down, Friars.
28-point game, really probably not the wisest decision to come out and try to fake it to the up man as Curley contains it for a couple yards.
Oh, that's right. You got it. I forgot you got your grade for that.
Biggs will come out with it here. Not under center this time. Curley a flag for 12 men in the huddle.
Folks, once again, we'd like to thank the many volunteers who have made this day possible. We appreciate the support of so many in the Curley family who make this day possible. Thank you so much.
Curley has the ball here for a first down. First down and 15. 7:43 left to go in this homecoming football game. Temperature chilled down a bit. Wind's starting to come in. Today's going on.
Commandari Group of Keller Williams Gateway. Whether it's helping people buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Robert Commandari and the Commandari Group of Keller Williams Gateway take a personal approach to ensure clients get what they need to realize their goals of buying or selling a home. Contact Rob at 410-262-7369 or visit him on the web at talktorob.com.
Both teams breaking the huddle here. Big Stone as the QB. And not under center here in shotgun. Giving it to Evans here. Going out to the side. He's got some speed. He's got some room. He's got some space. And he will go in for the Curley touchdown.
Number 4, Denzel Evans with the carry for Archbishop Curley Friars.
Great execution on that. Just an end around play to Evans. just Curley completely controlling the line of scrimmage. You can tell it's going to Evans there, and they even had guys out there, but Curley just controlling it, getting blocks, letting them get to the second level, and Curley's got the guys with the speed, and that speed kills, so they have really just been getting out there and taking advantage of it. Snap will come out to kick this extra point. Even without Qua and Knapp out there, it's Curley's offense still rolling. Snap down, kick on the way. It is up and it is good as Curley will extend their lead to 5 touchdowns here, 49-14 and a
7 for 7, extra points. It's good.
St. Paul's running clock here under 5 minutes left. Just trying to look to get out of this one here. A rough game for them so far after going down 14-0, getting that touchdown. Looked like they could have had a shot, but gave up a long touchdown run to Curley and then kind of imploded right into the half. Looked like they could have had a shot to make it a 1-touchdown game, but Curley then got 2 straight possessions in a row, capitalized on it, got some points, and blew this game open. As they run it here. Nothing much going there. Maybe probably got to hit the line of scrimmage, nothing more than that. As the clock will go under 4.5 minutes.
And realize, oh no, I don't have my keys.
Right. We apologize for any technical difficulties today. Been not the easiest to stream outside in the bowl, but we've been getting it done today. As we've provided you a good game so far. 40, if you're a Curley fan at least. Curley up 49-14. Clock running around to 4 minutes. St. Paul will drop back to pass here. Pass over the head of the receiver, nearly intercepted.
Crusaders pass falls incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Despite the incompletion here with a 35-point lead, the clock will continue to run.
Good news. Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and sausages are half off at our concession stand right now. Go get one.
3.5 minutes left here. Both teams looking to try to get out of this one. Curley trying to make sure there are no injuries, trying to keep other players healthy for a final stretch run on the last 2 games against Concordia and John Carroll on the road. St. Paul's just to avoid any Curley getting to that 50-point mark. You never want that to happen to you. You never want a team to score 50 unless you're scoring 51. So it's been a rough game for St. Paul's.
It's 4th down.
They're forced to punt it right now. Presumably won't be faking it again. Slightly longer conversion, but you never know at this point in the game. Clock running under 3 minutes. Ball booted deep here. Knapp's committed out to return it. He's going to go left. He's going to try to get some space here along the left sideline. Not able to stay in. As some late flags come in.
Knapp on the return. There's a flag on the field.
Presumably on Curley here. Those plays almost always go on the return team. We'll see though.
Students of Archbishop Curley, please remember to pick up all the trash in the stands, especially the water bottles, before you leave today's game. Leave only your footprints. Thank you.
Flag seems to be on Curley. They'll back it up. Curley was going to start across St. Paul's side of the field, but they backed up on their own side of the field. Clock will keep running here. It's under 2 minutes now. Expecting Curley here, especially with a delay. Probably won't run a play until around a minute left. Maybe take 1 or 2 more plays, and that'll be the end of our ball game. Biggs will take a direct snap. He'll take it off the right side here. Tripped up as a late flag comes in.
Jacob Biggs on the carry. There's a flag on the field.
Clock will run under a minute now. So we're needing the home stretch of this one. Curley with a dominating performance, 49-14. Just every facet of the game, kicking, offense, defense, special teams, completely controlling this one. After the two really disappointing losses, it's really good to see Curley kind of come out and have a dominating performance like this one.
Investing in our community. Thank you.
As that boys Latin win, as the back-to-back wins here will really help them with that final stretch. Going into the playoffs with 4 straight wins really helps the team there. As it'll run down to 15 seconds. Curley now looking to run another play here. As a proper send-off to the seniors in our final home game. Clock run under 5 seconds left. As Curley will win this one, 49-14. A dominating homecoming win here on this Saturday afternoon in October.
Archbishop Curley Friars.
All around dominant performance as they end up winning. Sure. I think I read all the announcements already. And this is our game here live from the Curley Bowl. Subscribe to Friars Nation. Thank you to Asher, Sam Stitz, Noah, myself, and all who worked on the game today. It was a pleasure serving you guys today, and subscribe to Friars Nation if you like what you've seen today. Subscribe.